You do the fifth rep. If you don't know that you can do the fifth rep, you know how you find out whether you can do the fifth rep? You do the fifth rep. If you get stuck at the bottom, you learn something. If you don't get stuck at the bottom and you finish the fifth rep, you learn something. Either way, you learn.
See, are we live? We are live in 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everyone? Oh, boom, there we go. All right, we back again. Today we're gonna do some. We still benching. We still on the road to 405. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted like we ain't on the road to 405. Y'all tripping if you ever think we not until we not. But yeah, we in the gym today. I'm still on the bench, but I'm going to pull out the bands and I'm gonna, bench with the bands or whatever. So I posted a video before me finally hitting the 350, but I hit it for 3 reps. So now I want to add a little challenge to my workout. You know what I mean? Add to the intensity, add to the resistance. So yeah, we're gonna hop on the bench and we're gonna pull these out right here. I'm wondering if they have smaller resistance bands, but I don't see them. But I know they got them, but I don't see them. Sometimes they hide out, but if we can't find them, it's all love. We're gonna rock out with these joints here, and we ain't even gonna stress about it. But same deal, same weight, same warm ups, But we gonna hit today we're gonna hit chest, obviously, and then we're gonna hit back arms a little bit. And we're gonna ride up out this joint. All right, starting out with the normal warm up. $135. We going my normal routine, basically, but I'm just adding on the extra resistance. So this is not actually something I thought of myself, for the record. Somebody actually suggested doing this, so that's what we're doing. And he's benching like 500 plus, so I think it's safe to say you know a little bit about a little bit. So let's go. Actually wasn't that bad. It's a challenge. Do I think I can get 8 reps for 3 sets? Probably not. But what I'll do is I'll just push every set to failure. I'll just push every set to failure, and I think we should be all right. I think we should be all right. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Is it challenging? Absolutely. It's definitely a different type of pump with that extra resistance added. It's not bad, but it is a subject I do want to touch on though, and that is the King and Ti beef situation, whatever. I just want to weigh in and give my opinion on the matter because I have a son, not as old as King, but I still have a son. And I know people say, oh, you can't say what you would do in this situation. Oh, but I can though. But we're gonna save that conversation. We'll talk about it. we done with that. All right, now we jumping over the incline dumbbell. No bands this time. I've been really struggling to get out of bed here lately. You know, I usually get in here. Usually get in here like 3:30. I've been getting in here at 4:30. I think after today I'm gonna take like a 2-day rest, but probably not. Probably a 1-day. Really need a 2-day. I feel like taking 2 rest days is too much like quitting. It's probably stupid, but hey. Never said I was smart. Well, I can't wait to eat. Now we're gonna go 3 sets of 12 max. Son of a bitch. Oh, I love it. Now I feel alive. Now I'm alive. 40. Oh, homegirl got it. I'm twisted. We about to move over to tricep pull downs. I'm gonna get my stupid ass up out of here. I don't know why I listen to these folks coming up in here doing this shit. We're gonna spam real quick. Man, it's my older head, boy. But yeah, my take on this King and T.I. situation, it would be two things, in my opinion. One, you're dealing with a completely ungrateful child. Or two, you're dealing with a child who was neglected in a sense. Because, as we all know, rappers, musicians, whatever you want to call them, they're not home every day like we are. They're not home every day with their kids and actually raising them and stuff like that. Monetarily, yes, but physically in the home, like we think that they should be, or I'm gonna just say I think that they should be. So you may be dealing with a child who's finally voicing his resentment that he has for his father or his parents, which that could actually be the case. But then on the other hand, it's highly possible that you're dealing with a child who saw how his father made it the image that his father portrayed, King of the South, you know what I'm saying? And just that persona, that aura that T.I. had around him since he's been in the industry. And I don't know, he may actually live that way. I don't know the man personally. You may have, and then, you know, he may have struggled in his younger days, but then he became successful, had kids who didn't have to go through the things that he went through. But because King sees how his father made it, the respect that his father has, he wants to have that same image. He wants to come from the streets. He wants to come from the ghetto. Like y'all saw in the videos, he wanted to leave the suburbs, the gated community, and go over his grandma's house in the hood. He wanted to be in the streets. And I can only ask myself, why? Why would he want to leave the gated community? You don't have to worry about violence. You don't worry about where your next meal coming from. You don't worry about how you get into school. You don't worry about the clothes on your back. You don't worry about none of that. One can only wonder, why would you want to go back? Why would you want to go to your grandmother's house in the hood and be so adamant about it? My humble opinion, because you feel like that street reputation is what makes you a man, or is what makes you cool, or whatever the case may be. I don't think that he understands the privilege that he had, because the majority of kids don't come from that type of environment. The majority of kids, their parents don't become multimillionaires, both parents at that, maybe one, but both parents being multimillionaires and successful careers. If I had to guess, that's like a upper 1%. Yeah, it's like the upper 1%. He fell into that category. But he wanted to talk to his pops crazy. I stand on business. What business have you had to stand on, young man? What business did you have to stand on? I guarantee the business he had to stand on ain't the same type of business his father had to stand on. But all in all, I think that, but if it was me in that situation, there's no way, first of all, in my opinion, is how I was raised. You should always have a level of respect for your people, for your parents, for your grandmother, any elder in your family. For you to cuss, use profanity against your father, there's a breakdown in a relationship somewhere. I got a son. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let a little dude cuss at me ever. Don't, like, you slip up, you cuss out of frustration about something else, cool. But to use it against me, your father, the one that take care of you, there's absolutely no way that I could just let that slide. There's no way. But for T.I. to let it slide, in my opinion, that's a normal thing. That's just how they get down. They understand that the level of respect just ain't there. Maybe they just don't care. I don't know. But I feel like if you let that slide, if you let a child think that they could talk to you any type of way, there's always going to be issues moving forward. I feel like you got to put your foot down early. And apparently they didn't do that, which leads me to believe that it's the second option of they weren't there like they were supposed to be. I haven't done legs all week. I think I did them Sunday. I think what I'll do is just reserve Sunday for legs for right now. Just kill them. Just take Sunday and just kill legs so I don't have to worry about it during the week. Worry about getting them in. Ooh. Way out of here.
You do the fifth rep. If you don't know that you can do the fifth rep, you know how you find out whether you can do the fifth rep? You do the fifth rep. If you get stuck at the bottom, you learn something. If you don't get stuck at the bottom and you finish the fifth rep, you learn something. Either way, you learn.